Hola Virgo Sun, Virgo Moons, welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year. I'm doing these by order of requests in the comments. Be sure to post yours up. And while you're waiting for yours to get done, go check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings, which will remain in my playlist. First portion of this reading, we will go over the traits of your Sun-Moon combination. I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2020. Second portion of this will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of the cards with clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors. So let's get to your Sun-Moon trait. So Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, nothing gets by you guys. You guys remember facts, you analyze data, you can express like a viewpoint or opinion that's very logical and clear, and nobody even dares to come up against you. And actually, if they try to, you give them a little like piercing stare and then they stop. Okay. When it comes to understanding people and looking into people, you're very accurate too. There's nothing, no little detail that ever escapes your notice. Some areas you might do well in: journalist, writer, academics, librarian, analyst, administrator. Those are things that you would excel in. You're tougher than you appear to be, and again, you're very insightful. Even though you're reserved and timid, that goes back to you being tougher. Even though you're reserved and timid, you are tougher than most people think you can be. There's nothing that you can't do once you've decided to go about doing it. Although you can be flexible, systematic, vigorous. You have a great mental ability, of course. The criticism, you criticize yourselves a little bit too much. You kind of see, faults in yourself, so kind of ease up on yourself a little bit. But you also see faults and flaws in everything too, so be careful of that. Make sure you don't stunt your growth with criticizing yourself too much. Learn to value your strengths, your talents. Try to practice self-care, self-love. You deserve it. You can also go into areas of social service, medicine, clergy, any a political activist, right? Yeah. You get a lot of your worth and fulfillment from work, but be careful not to overdo it. You don't want to be a workaholic. You're flexible. You do listen to reason and advice of other people. Your determination is going to take you wherever you want to go. You have a hard time dealing with deceit, betrayal, anything like that, because basically you guys are very kind, thoughtful, compassionate beings. You're innocent in a very difficult world. You do have a tendency to think you can control anything with your intellectual ability and applying inner strength and force. That's good, but that's not always the case, right? And I think that's what I have for you. So let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moons for 2020? What do you see? What do they need to hear to help them reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine? Any messages you have will be greatly appreciated for their greater good. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moons, what do you see? What do they need to know for 2020? And what do you see for January, February, March for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moons? January, February, March, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moons. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Also, be sure to consider a personal reading if this resonates. My email is below. Just send me an email. We could go ahead and work that out. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in the upright for April, May, June. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for July, August, September. And then like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Greatly appreciated. Okay, Ten of Wands in the upright. All right, so we start off January, February, March. Four of Swords in reversed. You guys are really going at something really hard, but you're not getting any place. I feel like spinning your wheels is what comes to mind for me for this card. Going at it too hard. needing to take a break but not taking the break that you need, needing to meditate, needing to chill out but not doing that. Just keep on going at it hard, seeing if you can kind of make something happen, whatever that is, however that resonates, since it's a general reading. We come upon April, May, June, and here's where you kind of have this reflection. Okay, I've been really working hard at this. Is it going to be worth it if I keep going? So you're having pause, knowing you've really been putting into something and all your efforts. I often say this is one of my cards of, working harder instead of smarter. And this might be one of the things that you're reflecting on while you have pause. You're wondering, if I continue doing this, am I going to get a return on this investment? Is it going to be worth it? Is there success? Is there a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? So you're having pause in regards to this. Be careful of overworking yourself. This year has it written all over it. Okay. If there's anything, it would be to take more time to smell the roses, get outside, go into nature, exercise more, meditate. Meditation doesn't have to be sitting with your legs crossed going, It could just be doing something to get your mind, get out of your head for a little while. And I'm seeing that here. Because we go to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in July, August, September, and she's all about money. Okay, and she puts money before everything else. She puts work before everything else. She neglects everybody else because she's got to make money. She needs to make more money. She's greedy. She's materialistic, and I'm kind of seeing that. So I'm seeing drips and drabs of that all over the place. Remember, work smarter, not harder. And the Ten of Wands, this is begging you to delegate to other people. You're taking on more than you should take in October, November, December. I get it. It's a stressful time. The holidays for some of you, I understand. But you can actually pass things off to other people. Maybe they aren't going to do it like you would do it. Maybe not as perfect as you want them to do it. Oh, well. You can't do it all. And I feel like that's what they're saying here. That in October, November, December, you're just taking all the sticks and putting them on you and saying, no, I'm the person for this. But you're taking on way more than you should be taking on. You need to kind of put down this burden. Because you're working harder, you're not working smarter. So you have, tons of responsibilities and maybe not getting the rewards, getting stressed out, getting exhausted. Some of you could literally be manual labor and it's just, wearing you out and you're overwhelmed. So I would try to work on this in 2020, not to, do so much or think a better way of going about doing things. Okay. So I will be pulling these clarifiers in the Vimeo reading. So just click on the link below. It'll take you where you want to go. And that's where I'm going to be, and or consider a personal reading. Check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that remain in my playlist, Also, ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the Vimeo. Adios.